Well, it's been 7 months since we got a taste of meaningful football, and boy did we get a lot of it in the season opening weekend. Faces in new places and rookies on display. The NFL has officially kicked off in 2021, and one of the most exciting days of the year in sports, I present to you the first edition of Monday Morning Huddle here in Studio A in Yuma, Arizona. So for the sake of your fantasy teams, your Survivor League, or your favorite hometown squad, let's roll the tape. Let's start in Atlanta. The Eagles projected to be the low dogs in the East, but Jalen Hurts says nah, floats it. And welcome to the league, Devontae Smith, last year's Heisman Trophy winner. Hurts to Smith, roll tide. Fourth quarter finishing touches for Philly. Hurts gets rid of it. Jalen Reagor snatches it and flies to the nets for 6. Who the heck is this Philly team? Eagles the better bird in this one, 32-6. Now we go to the Motor City. San Fran all over the lines, but let's pour it on even more. Jimmy G lets it loose, underthrows, but Debo don't care. Debo Samuel turns on the Jacks, leaves the defenders looking silly. 79 yards to the house, and he's going to keep the baby safe, rocking the baby cradle. But the Lions brought the courage. They can't come back, right? A chance to tie it late. Jared Goff gets pressured, can't get it there on fourth down. A sigh of relief for the Niners, who survive a catastrophe. Hey, Kyle, you can smile. You won the game. In Carolina, Sam Darnold, first game against his former team, and there's the kid, Zach Wilson, his replacement. Darnold looks shaken early, but wait, I thought he couldn't do this. Launches to almost 60 yards to another former Jet, Robbie Anderson, touchdown time to Jet. Gotta be a bad taste in New York's mouth, and the taste keeps lingering. Darnold keeps it. Panthers hang on 19-14 in this one. And now to the Golden Boy, getting his first career start in Houston, Trevor Lawrence, having to come from behind early. That's a good start, though, here as he finds Chris Manhertz for TD number 1. Lawrence's first career touchdown pass in a Jacksonville uniform, but it wasn't all peaches and pie for this Southern guy. Lawrence on the run, and ouch, this one hurts. Picked off, one of 3 interceptions he threw on the day, and the Urban Meyer regime kicks off with a 37-21 loss to a Houston team without Deshaun Jackson. To Landover we go. Washington would lose Ryan Fitzpatrick early, but Taylor Heineke connects with Logan Thomas for the lead. No team name, no problem, until Justin Herbert walked up in here. Fires it, Mike Williams the snatch for 6. Chargers come from the West and win it 20-16. To the Music City. Kyler Murray and the Cards not playing country music, though their playlist includes a lot of nukes. Here's one, DeAndre Hopkins, or they call him Nuke. This one featuring the toe drag. Arizona up early, and it wasn't done here. Second song in the playlist goes skirt. Hopkins pulls off the Madden circle juke move, dives in for 6 more. Cards embarrass the Titans 38-13. And the Carson Wentz era begins in Indianapolis, but the Hawks of Seattle swooping in on the party. Russell Wilson, he's got the key, and Tyler has the Lockett. Tyler Lockett, 69 yards for the score, his second of the day. And Pete Carroll keeping those gray hairs as young as they can be. He's looking good for a 69-year-old. Seattle, 28-16. In Cincinnati, Joe Burrow is back, baby. And he's on a time machine back to LSU. Burrow goes deep, and that's his fellow Tiger, Jamar Chase, his first career NFL touchdown. Tigers and Bears, in fact, do get along. And this brought the first overtime game of the new campaign, and it doesn't agree with Dalvin Cook. Ball is loose. Cincinnati says they have it, and they do. And then Evan McPherson calls game, nails it through the uprights, and the Bengals take out the Vikings in overtime. And now we go to Orchard Park as the Bills Mafia setting the stage, but they would make an early exit in this one. Bills were up 10-0 at the half, but Big Ben still a thorn in the side. Deontay Johnson bobbles it, but whoop! Collects himself for an incredible grab, touchdown. Steelers take the lead, and you can just feel the broken tables in Buffalo taking the night off. Oh, that punt is blocked. Ulysses Grant Gilbert walks in with the football, the steel curtain, steals one from Buffalo in week 1. Now we go to the late slate of games from New York. Daniel Jones' fumble problems continue, and it opens the door for Denver to close it. And it's Melvin Gordon taking the honors. Takes off, and there he goes. 70 yards to the house. And get your dance on, Melvin. The Broncos are 1-0, and the Big Blue meets Big Depression at home. Now to the Tuscaloosa Bowl in New England. Tua versus Mac Jones, and Tua Tagovailoa would draw first blood, walks it in for the score. He strikes first, but Mac and Cheese, as they call him, he would answer. Mac Jones is going to drop back here, play action, and he's going to find Nelson Aguilar for the score. Jones can chalk up his first career touchdown, doesn't even want the game ball. A lot of those in week 1 across the league. Bo with a chance to go ahead late. Damian Harris tries for extra yards, but he forgot something. Ball comes out, Miami has it, and they would hold on. They would let the clock run out, and Bill Belichick and company drop it at home. Tua and the Dolphins win round 1 in that AFC East battle. Well, Saints-Packers, someone explain this one. Saints already up big, and Aaron Rodgers gets a wake-up call after the wacky offseason in Green Bay. This one is picked off, and let's do it again. Rodgers looking to go deep, and it's not even close. Marcus Williams says thank you to number 12 for not practicing with his team all offseason. With the pick, Rodgers threw 2, only 5 all of last year, and Jameis Winston says, let me finish this one. Already 4 touchdowns on the day, and how about a 5th one for good measure? A perfect strike into the arms of Deontay Harris for 6 more easy ones. Jameis Winston, welcome back, son. He's a new starter, and the Saints lay Packers a new one, 38-3 the final. Now let's head out to Kansas City. Cleveland with a 9-point lead, but meet the best comeback hit in the game. Mahomes boy finds his cheetah on the run across his body, and Cheetah can run, and he's going to outrun everyone. 75 yards, and that's a movie that we have seen played out many times before. After a Cleveland miscue on their punt, enter Sandman. Mahomes finds old faithful number 2, Travis Kelce, for the lead late, and then Baker Mayfield's Progressive commercials, clearly not enough insurance coverage to stretch to Kansas City, Missouri. Baker tripped up, tries to get rid of it, and it's picked off to ice it. Mahomes gets the best of Baker and company once again, 33-29 the final, and then the nightcap. Sunday Night Football from SoFi Stadium, the home of this year's Super Bowl. In his Rams debut, Matthew Stafford rolls out, airs it out deep for Van Jefferson, makes the grab, and then whoop, gets up untouched, strolls in for the touchdown. Welcome to the West Coast, Matthew Stafford. He's loving it. But the Bears would hang tight, but you can't hang around like this. The Bears defense like a car on the side of the road, while Cooper Kupp is flying by in a Mustang. Wide open from Stafford to Kupp from 56 yards out. And the Rams roll in this one, 34-14. That's it for your Monday Morning Huddle. We'll see you next week.